Maybe I'll be moving on, and I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that.
What's up? What the butt? Yo, mop.
Murphy Fitness with a cross double. That's a little ridiculous. I gotta try it. First. Shut up. Same thing I tell my daughter. First you don't succeed, keep trying until you do. I'm not giving up. If you don't succeed, keep trying.
I really enjoy trying something over and over again until I'm able to accomplish it. I think that's why I love jump roping so much. If you watch my Instagram, you see that I jump rope a lot because it's something that I can gradually get better at and do more and more. And if I think back to a month ago to now, how much better of a jump roper I am. That's why I love juggling, because all the different tricks and everything like that, you really have to work hard in order to accomplish them. Nobody can just pick up juggling and do every single trick right from the get-go. You have to constantly do something and fail 10,000 times before you can do it just once. And then soon enough, you can do it over and over again, where you can do it 10,000 times right. And I think it's that mentality of why I'm a little annoyed that New York State is passing a law to make $15 an hour the new minimum wage. Because other than juggling, I've had two other jobs in my life. I started working at Annie Ann's Pretzels when I was 14 years old, and I started working for the church rectory when I was 15 years old. And both those jobs, I worked very little time for minimum wage because I worked really hard and earned a raise and earned extra money. My bosses wanted to keep me as a worker, so they paid me more because I did better work than anybody else. And though they say they're raising minimum wage in New York State to $15 an hour by 2018 or 2021, depending on where you're living, because it helps people actually afford a lifestyle and a living, because they say right now minimum wage is $9 an hour and you can't raise a family on that. My feeling is you shouldn't be making minimum wage and trying to raise a family. Minimum wage jobs are for people just starting to work at age 14 and 15 and trying to learn and experience and figure out what it means to work. And if you are old enough to have a wife and kids and a family that you need to support, and the only job you can get is minimum wage, you should work harder than anybody else there, so that way you get the raise and earn the money to support your family. Because realistically, here in New York State, there's people that have master's degree that are only making $19, $20 an hour. So we're gonna have to start to bump their pay too. And people that are making $15 an hour are gonna be annoyed that other people are making $15 an hour, so they're gonna want a pay bump. And then companies aren't gonna actually be able to afford their employees, so they're either gonna have to fire people or raise their prices. And then cost of living is going to go up, and then there was no sense in raising minimum wage to help support your family because things are gonna cost more money. But all this opinion is coming from a guy who throws things in the air and tries to catch them for a living. It doesn't mean anything. I just enjoy hard work and think it should be rewarded. I don't think you should be handed money just because. Just my opinion. Don't hate me for it. Gave myself a super nasty paper cut here in the office today, so I covered it with a Band-Aid, but I realized I don't have any grown-up Band-Aids in my house. I had to use a Cars Band-Aid. Well, I had to use either a Cars Band-Aid or a Disney Frozen Band-Aid. So I went with Cars, you know, because I'm a dude. Not that dudes can't like Frozen. Never mind, I'm not getting into it.